We hear you're having trouble with your RC3 best. Get your jotters out and let us do the rest. Weld yourself in and let's get your fix in with Monday Night Predictions. Monday Night Predictions.
Hello and welcome to Monday Night Predictions. We are back once again following the Bledisloe last week. I think things went swimmingly for the pair of us, and we hope you at home took our advice. You should have some tidy winnings there. So we'll be opening this week with the Heineken Cup playoff qualifier. Of course, the Community Mix Shield was played behind closed doors due to the virus. That we can't talk about that. So moving on to the Heine playoff qualifier, the first leg, Scrum Wars hosting Handens in the Ruck. What do you think is going to happen, Matty?
Well, it's going to be a close game. Okay, both teams arguably should not be in a Heineken, but they've been given a last chance to win this playoff qualifier.
They've been thrown a lifeline, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think if this was a neutral ground, which it is obviously, I think Hansa Ruck would quite handily win this. We have to take into account they have to go out to Tatooine. They'll be jet lagged. It's a long journey. They're a long pre-season as well in the Emirates Trophy. They'll be a bit tired. So it's going to be only just a narrow sort of win for Hansa Ruck, 7-10.
So you've done the same thing that you always do, where you make it sound like you're going to say Hansa Ruck are going to lose because of all the jet lag, having to travel away, but then you say they're going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the same thing, but I wouldn't just go on and on about the negatives. I think Hansa Ruck are just way better. I think it will be narrow 7-3 because they are on the road and it's the first game of the season, so it'll be a bit like a bit rusty. The players maybe not gelling so well, some of the new boys, but should be a tidy win for Hansa Ruck and should set them up to dominate at the home leg.
Okay, we're gonna sign you out for this set with this song from Asian Star Wars.
Oh yes.
Right, and welcome back to Monday Night Predictions for your set 2. Screwfix 1, Chris, match day 1 of the Screwy. How do you think about the Screwfix?
The Screwy! I've been so excited for this league. I've been thinking about taking my son out to some of these games because some of them are local. We have got some proper grassroots English rugby here.
It's what you want to see, isn't it, in rugby? It's going to be
Yeah.
down to earth, bit of passion, bit of grit. Right, locals versus GWRC.
And quite a lot of handling errors.
Absolutely. Locals versus GWRC. Chris, who have you gone for?
Coming off the locals, strong end to the season last year. Obviously, the virus cut the season short. Everyone knows that. We don't need to talk about that anymore. But they were looking good. They were on it. They've won like 4 out of their last 5 games, something like that. GWRFC slumped after their early season. They were terrible again, as we kind of expected. I think locals are going to carry that into this year. They've re-signed Portside on a loan, I believe.
Yeah, and Tiger Woods as well. But obviously not.
Tiger Woods is in, of course. We'll be interested to see how he goes. If it's not a PGA tour, we'll see how he handles. And GWRFC, I didn't even pay attention to what they've done. Have they done anything?
They've signed a Chinese and a Russian player, but I can't remember their names for the life of me.
So kind of unknown.
I'll just triple check.
I do believe that they've promoted Seven Bridge at the academy, which is
I got it here. They signed Electric Fence on a free, which is actually quite a shrewd signing.
Electric Fence. Haven't seen him for a while.
And they signed Alejandro Golochia Omar, who's a Spanish engineer, I want to say.
So you were just pulling the whole Chinese and Russian thing out of your ass.
That's where they listen to their scouts. But anyway,
well, you never know what they're going to dredge up. That doesn't sound too hot to me. The locals are looking good. 21-7 to the locals. What have you gone for, Matty?
Well, based on previous season, I think GWRC actually do beat the locals. I think that's the team they can beat. I think they in terms of their styles, I think trains and stations, the two most the locals handle. So I've gone for 14-28 GWRC. So a bonus point win for GWR actually.
Oof. Okay. Wow. Bold. Right, the next game will be BBC hosting Checkatrade. Checkatrade have rebranded. They've removed the RFC, so please stop calling them that. You might get in trouble. But BBC, the new team, new kids on the block. A lot of them have been around the block for many years. So what are you thinking of them coming into the Screwfix, Matt?
I would say I'm excited to see new teams play, but I have actually seen their pre-season games, Chris, and
have you?
Not much going on for them.
You're always getting out to the pre-season, aren't you?
Yeah, I like to.
Got nothing else going on, have you?
No, you got to just be loyal to your local clubs, and BBC is just on the road for me. I would put Checkatrade to comfortably win this, so 35-30 to Checkatrade. How about you?
Yeah, similar, mate. Not quite the bonus point, but that's because they're shaking off the rust. 17-0, I think, should be a shutout.
Your next game is the third match of Screwfix 1. It's the favourites, I suggest, Chris, are actually Nautical. Coming in against Dartmoor Derelicts, who had a decent first season in the Armitage 8. Who have you gone for, Chris?
Yeah, Derelicts are forever a banana skin, aren't they? I think they'll be a mid-table, top to mid-table team forever, it seems like. They seem kind of solid, can never consistently put out the big results, but they do slip out the big teams. I think Nautical just got too much quality, though.
Yeah.
Coming down from the OP, they've got a lot of money. They're paying their coach as well and their players well. They've got a happy team. Derelicts, they're not used to this standard. This is quite a vast gap that's been bridged here.
It's professional with amateurs,
deep
isn't it?
Squad. Yeah, exactly. Nautical have expanded their squad as well, bringing in a lot of new boys. We've got Robert Irvin and Dennis Drumbeater, who we've seen before for Wales. Ren King Rudder from China, and John Harrison, of course, the inventor of the marine chronometer from England, and Derelicts. I'm not sure what they've done in their off season. They're probably quite happy with their year.
They've got CB Fry coming for the academy. He's a cricketer, I believe. But I must admit, I haven't seen him play yet in pre-season for my sins.
No, cricketer, could translate. I think it's going to be 21-10 to Nautical. They've always got the banana skin. Try Dartmoor, but I don't think they've got enough to see Nautical through.
Yeah,
What have
I've gone the same. Nautical to win, but potential niggly little banana skin where they might come across as quite close, but 10-7 to Nautical.
Yeah, Stevie Fry maybe like a little step over the line, you know. Right, the last game of the match week 1 will be 007 Universe hosting Activate, which is again another bridge in quality. However, not quite as vast as the Derelict's Nautical Bridge. This is only one. Activate were of course playing the TP last year. They finished strong, finished third. What are your thoughts on their off season, Matt?
Well, Activate's off season.
Yeah.
Hilly Hardback's going to be a big miss for them. And I've seen them try some new things in pre-season to get over that. But he's a top player, and they haven't replaced him. Willie V. Cheese isn't great, nor is Apollo. So it's going to be a long year for Activate, but I still think they have enough to beat 007 Universe.
They've been a bit damaged for the loss of Hardback there. 007 have tried to patch up their pack with Milton Crest and Cracked coming in. Obviously the Bonds are still not playing, so we'll see what Judi Dench has got in store for us. Hopefully it's something positive, but I think it'll be 21-14 to Activate.
Yeah, I'm curious about this. Even though I put Activate to win 14-0, it's probably my most what's what I'm looking for. The result I'm not sure on at all. Just because they just beat Scrum Wars in a pre-season friendly, which I went to watch as well, and they played great stuff at 007 Universe. We don't know. It depends what universe turn up, and that's always the issue with 007 Universe. What universe is going to turn up that game? The best universe will probably beat most teams in that league, but will that universe turn up? I'm not sure. So sure.
And they never do. They consistently fail to turn up, don't they? That was the problem for them last year. They could show up and have a really even match against Checkatrade, and then they would just collapse to the locals the next week. So we'll see if Judy can, Dame Judy, my apologies, can rectify it.
Certainly more ruthless as well. So I think the players that have been hiding won't be hiding much longer. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So, to see us out for tonight, we will be playing the Screwfix theme song, which you'll be hearing plenty of this season. So don't get sick of it.
And this is the exclusive first airing, isn't it, of the song on us?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, we've been given permission. So don't record it and play it at home. You need to buy it.
Yes, I can vouch for that. Okay, bye for now.
Bye.
This ain't no place for games. You're nothing special here. This ain't no place for names. It ain't about the money, it's about the sport. Endure all the hardship with no